I'm Mr. Gabe.
And I'm Mr. Andrew.
And this is another
epic story.
We begin our story today in the middle of the desert.
What? Dessert? We're having dessert? That's so nice of you. I love a good chocolate pie.
No, bro, like desert with sand and...
Oh, so like beach party. Pass me the ball, bro.
No. Desert, not dessert.
Oh, what?
So like a bunch of sand, and then more sand, and then after that, guess what?
Chocolate pie.
Nope, more sand.
Wait, how are you gonna have a beach party without the ocean? There's gotta be some sort of water there.
Nope, no water.
No water? ¿Dónde está el agua? ¿Qué hay de tiburón, bebé?
What? Ugh. The Israelites were in the desert at the edge of the promised land, the same land that had been promised to Abraham and his descendants back in the day.
Oh, so like a pinky promise!
Sure. Let's rewind and take a look at what all these guys had experienced on their journey to get here.
All right.
It all started when God had heard the desperate cries of the Israelites while they were slaves in Egypt. And after 10 crazy God miracles and walking through the middle of the sea, they were finally free.
The freedom! The freedom! The freedom!
Dude, no, not like that.
Oh, right, so like, America.
To get to the promised land, the Israelites followed God's presence through the desert. But even though they'd seen him do amazing things, they were still constantly complaining. They complained of having no meat or bread. So God sent quail to the middle of the desert, and then a bread called manna rained from the sky.
Oh, my squash!
What is it?
Well, my nano could never survive in the desert, especially if she fell from the sky. Could you imagine? She might break a hip.
No, manna, not nana. Then they even want... for not having enough water. So God made water rush out of a random rock so they could drink. Even after all this, the Israelites still disobeyed God. While he was writing out the 10 commandments for them with Moses, they were sinning by creating a false idol because Moses was taking too long. So then the people whined and complained. Dude, stop. You're not a baby.
Sheesh, you're the baby. Don't get your diaper in a twist, bro.
God even wrote the 10 commandments for them a second time after the first one got smashed.
Smash!
Andrew! After following God for years, they finally arrived at the promised land. Even though they'd had a bad attitude and poor perspective, God had still been faithful to lead them where he said he would. Next, Moses handpicked 12
cacti.
What?
Because flowers don't grow in the desert.
No, that's not right.
No, it definitely is right. And by the way, I'm saying it right. Cacti is the plural of cactus. Why don't you go get edumacated, you baby?
No, Moses had handpicked 12 leaders.
Oh, nice. That makes much more sense. Plus, it's much less, pokey.
Ouch. Wait,
no. Stop mocking me.
What are you doing?
What are you...
Oh... Moses told the 12 leaders, one from each tribe of Israel, to go check out the new land. Moses wanted to know who lived there, what the cities looked like, and try and get some of their crops.
So Moses, he was what? Probably like a size 12 and a half? Or like, oh, what color were they? And did they already come with buttons, or did he collect them? Or
what are you talking about?
What? The Crocs! I've always wanted a pair of purple ones, but my toes, they get way too cold.
No. Crops, like food?
Gabriel Sebastian Mills, you silly little boy, you! You can't eat crocodile. Or can you?
So the 12 spies explored the new land for 40 days, and it was amazing, just like God had promised. The Bible says there was a land flowing with milk and honey.
Ooh, just like these Honey Nut Cheerios! Hey Gabe, did you know with concentration I can make all these Cheerios disappear?
Yeah?
Watch this.
Wow.
Ta-da!
They even found grapes so big that one cluster took 2 men to carry it.
What? What? That's so cool!
The 12 leaders came back and told everyone the amazing things they found, but 10 of them were freaked out. They told everyone that they shouldn't go into the promised land because they had seen giants.
Giant what?
Giants.
Giant what?
Giants.
Giant what? I can't take the suspense anymore.
Giant people.
Oh, well, why didn't you just say giants in the first place?
Because of the 10 spies' wrong perspective, they told everyone how they saw themselves as grasshoppers compared to the giants, and they assumed that the giants saw them the same way too. So everyone began to panic. Andrew, I'm so sorry. You know how fast my reflexes are.
Call my physical therapist!
2 of the spies, Joshua and Caleb, tried to calm everyone down. They reminded everyone that God had promised the land, and with him on their side, they would absolutely be able to defeat anyone in their path, even giants.
Oh, so they fought the giants, right?
No.
What? Oh my goodness, what babies!
Fear had already spread all throughout the Israelites because of the 10 spies report. Fear is contagious.
Speaking of contagious, does that look contagious to you?
Nah, I think that's just succulent.
Well, no, if you get close enough, it smells like cheese.
Well, no, that's because you don't take showers.
Well, I already took my 2 showers this month. What am I supposed to take, a third one?
Then all the Israelites began to whine and wail.
What
What are you doing?
Wait, you said that they were wailing and whining. So, like, there's no water in the desert, so I don't know how the whales even got out there. I mean, what are they doing?
No, they wailed as in cried.
Oh, well, you should have said things more clearly next time, and things like this wouldn't happen, Gabriel.
They cried out, "Why did God bring us here to die? We should get new leaders and go back to Egypt."
Actually, what they really said was, "Can you believe God Egypt us?" They're all laughing. These, you know, Gabe, sometimes I really try. Like, I really try.
I know. Thanks. I know. The Israelites wanted to overthrow Moses and Aaron, but Caleb and Joshua spoke to the people saying, "We can take the land. We just have to trust God and he will give it to us." But then the Israelites got mad at them too. They were so offended, they were ready to kill them.
How dare you, sir?
Because of all this, God decided that none of the Israelites who doubted him would be allowed into the promised land, except for Caleb and Joshua, who had the right perspective. Now the Israelites would have to wander the desert for 40 years.
What? That's a free lifetime of dessert! Woohoo!
Not quite. Not quite.
Oh.
The Israelites couldn't believe it. Actually, they even pretended they didn't hear it.
Oh, la 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 la! I can't hear you!
The next morning, they got up and told Moses that they were ready to go into the promised land. But Moses explained that because they had a bad perspective and hadn't trusted God the first time, they wouldn't win the battle in the promised land.
I got this. So finally they turned around, went back into the wilderness like they were supposed to, and they finally started listening to God. The end.
Again, not quite. Instead, they went to the battle and tried and take the promised land.
No! What are you doing?
So they went...
No! Don't tell me! I don't want to know this ending.
No, Andrew, they...
No! Stop! I can't hear you! I can't take this. La 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 la. I can't
Andrew,
hear.
you don't listen through your eyes anyway. Just listen to me. They got chased out of the promised land and they just ended up back where they started.
Oh. Whew, okay, breathe, Andrew. Well, I thought that was going to be way worse than that was.
They realized they really wouldn't be able to take the promised land without God's help. And so they had no choice but to go wander the wilderness for 40 years.
Wait, so did the Israelites and Joshua and Caleb ever make it back?
And that's another epic story.
That's funny. So you're gonna... Wait, are you serious? You're just gonna leave me on this cliffhanger?
All this talk of dessert. I think I'm gonna go get...
No, we're not talking dessert. You have to tell me the ending.
Andrew, there's no time.
Tell me!
Just go read the ending. The book is way better than the movie.
Tell me.